and Formula 2 is racing on the streets of Monte Carlo. Slow getaway for the pole sitter. It meant that Martins chopped across ahead of Théo Pourchaire, and Pourchaire had a lot of momentum but couldn't use it. The top three in formation as they climb the hill. It's side by side for Hadja and Deruvala as we go into Massenet corner. Doesn't appear to be any progress out front. The first of 42 laps around this 3.3 kilometre circuit, and Vesti got the getaway. Martins chopping across Théo Pourchaire, and the top three in grid formation as we plunge down the hill to the hairpin.
Yeah, but it's a look out the background. There's a little bit of contact going on at the back. Some braving it round the outside there as they all queue up on the inside. You can get a move. We've seen Iwasa do it in the past, round the outside, but all fairly cleanly through. But Martins did really give the chop to his teammate heading down into turn one.
Oliver Bearman with the move of the hairpin on Clement Novalak. We saw it at the top of the programme. We've seen it on the opening lap. Bearman improves and he gets up to 13th position with a daring lunge to the inside. Looks like someone was shaping for the same sort of move of the Nouvelle Chicane. They're all going to get through cleanly today. Unlike yesterday, a lot of traction, a lot of momentum. Oh, will they get through to back corner? Cordeal on the left-hand side, and Bearman finds a way by. So Bearman overtaking on these famous streets. That's unusual, but it shows the traction and the grip that one Prema has. The other one is having to deal with a very racy Victor Martins, who's 0.3 of a second away. Here's the start of the race, Alex.
Yeah, and you can see Victor didn't quite get the best of launches. Everyone fairly cleanly away, three abreast going into turn one. So you can see now Victor just cuts across in front of his teammate and actually probably squeezes him a little bit too much.
Okay. Try to put brake gas terroir to catch the rear.
No. I lost the brakes completely.
So he's lost the brakes completely, and that is not what you need at any track. So he will peel it. He may have some sort of brakes. See if he does manage to stop. No, not really. So shake of the head from in. Bad luck for the brothers continues.
That is absolutely uncanny. His brother had exactly the same thing happen to him the first time he raced here in Formula 1 for Sauber.
As Bearman bleeds out, dropped down to 11th place, but he's going to have right behind him.
Yeah, Iwasa.
Warm tyres.
Iwasa with the tyre temperature, but no room, not on the left, not on the right, and Oliver Bearman manages to hammer past Iwasa. Iwasa, who started 9th on the grid, Bearman, who started 16th, but to the inside is the room for both of them. There is, and that's the difference between cold tyres and tyres in the window. Iwasa knew he had to take his chance, and he did.
You can really see the amount of marbles. Oh,
Nissani, Novalak, no room, make up your own line. And they're still side by side.
He thought about turning in and thought, oh, you're still there. Okay, fair enough, I'll just jump across the chicane. But that was a good shot as well of seeing the amount of marbles, and it still continues.
Oh, and there is Enzo Fittipaldi with a failure in the Carlin, coming out of the tunnel, going past the Nouvelle Chicane, down the runoff, as that put fluid on the circuit at one of the key braking points of the racetrack. Oh, that is a big moment. That's an accident for Victor Martins and Massenet corner. No, Doohan, it's Doohan in the other car. The full safety car is out. And just confusion here of, we're just going to get an ID. I think it is Victor Martins who's gone. No, it is Doohan. Okay, it's Doohan in the car. Both of the Alpine cars, part of the Alpine Academy. And it was a wide shot. We'll confirm who's jumped out of the car. It is showing us Doohan dropping down the order. Doohan hitting the barrier.
Safety car, box this lap.
And there is Victor Martins in the other Alpine Academy car. It is Doohan into the barrier, and look, they're having to double stack at ART. That is something that's possible in Formula 1, but much slower due to one person to a wheel gun. Oh, and off the jacks. Off the jacks, and that could ruin the race of Théo Pourchaire. Can they react in time? Haul up the car, back under the jacks. Got to do the same at the rear, and this can happen when you double stack in FIA Formula 2. It is not something that the teams are used to. Through goes Pourchaire. Can he get out there ahead? That is absolutely vital for his race, that he makes sure that he's not jumped by anyone in the order. I think he'll be okay, Pourchaire, despite that drama. Hear it before you see it. That is a strange one. That is a really strange moment. And then the fire engulfing the car, thankfully doing out okay, and the marshal's going to work. It is almost certain that it's brushing the barrier that has led to a failure further around the lap. Is it going to be the swimming pool exit? There you go.
So he's got damage at the rear.
But now the action is right in front of you, on track. The green flag is flying around the fabled circuit of Monte Carlo. Who's got the grip? Who's got the tyre temperature? Who's got the bravery to try and dart for a move? They're all trying to generate it across the line as we go back to racing conditions. It's a drive-through penalty for Victor Martins, a drive-through penalty for failing to slow under yellow flags. Not 5 seconds, not 10 seconds, a drive-through. And that will break his heart in a way that only a penalty at Monaco can. And Vesti takes the checkered flag to win on the streets of Monte Carlo. His third win in the championship, and by far his sweetest. He is the new championship leader. And Frederic Vesti has done the job and claimed the 25 points for winning ahead of Théo Pourchaire. A reminder to check socials for any word on whether Pourchaire is penalised for that pit stop. He did finish in the end 13 seconds ahead of the man in third place. That's Zane Maloney.
You are now leading the championship standings. How much does that mean to you, and how much can you push on for the rest of the season to get it done?
Well, that's incredible. My main focus is just maximizing every session, so from FP to feature race. And if we do that well, I'm sure we will have the championship at the end of the year.
And first of all, though, to our winner, deservedly so, pole position on Friday and feature race victory today on Sunday.